Hello. I just wanted to go through the steps of how to submit an assignment to the Dropbox. Since it is still early in the quarter, it is very important that you understand this process and submit your assignments correctly, so that way you get the most amount of points possible and you stay current on your work. So I am currently logged in on a student's account, so this should look like exactly what yours will look like. And I wanted to take you through the process from saving the document all the way to submitting the document. So I'm going to go ahead and begin with my Word document of my conflict plot map. This is an assignment for you. It was due this week, and there was a class session on it where we read the story and we filled in the conflict plot map, so you may want to watch that session recording if you're not sure how to do it. So once I have this assignment complete, and let's say that I have all my boxes filled in, so I am ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and save my file, figure out where I want to save it, and make sure you save it to somewhere that you are familiar with or somewhere where you know exactly where to go back to find your assignments. So let's see. I am going to go to my desktop. I am going to go to English 106B. That's a folder I have established, so that way I know that's where I'm keeping all of my assignments. So I'm going to name it Conflict Plot Map Done and save, so I can close down my Word document. And then I come to the class home page. There are several ways that you, or not several, there are a few ways that you can submit assignments to the Dropbox. I'm going to take you through two of them. So when I log in on the class home page, the first way I can do this is I come to Tools, select Dropbox, and then I am going to scroll until I find the assignment that I want to submit. This is also very important that you remember the title of your assignment that you're wanting to submit. That way you don't submit it to the wrong Dropbox. If you do, you can really submit an unlimited number of things to any Dropbox. So don't worry if you submit something, let's say with the friendly letter assignment, let's say you accidentally submitted your conflict plot map to there. Don't worry about it. Just come down and make sure you submit it to the correct Dropbox once you figure out which one it is. So I'm submitting my conflict plot map. I found the assignment here. I'm going to click. I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to come here to where it says Submit Files. Okay, you have options to add a file, record audio, record video. You don't really need to worry about either one of these selections. All you need to worry about is adding a file, because you want to make sure you upload the assignment to the Dropbox. So I'm going to add a file, upload, and then I'm going to go back to where I saved the document. In this case, it was English 106B. Let's see, what did I call it? I called it conflict plot map. I'm going to click open, and then the file that you're uploading should show up there as a way to kind of confirm that you're uploading the correct document. Once it's there, you can click add, and then again it will show up there to show you that you've added a file to the Dropbox. If you want to add any comments, they're not mandatory, but say you're submitting this assignment for the second or the third time and you want to say, Mrs. Knoll, I completely revised it, please check it again and give me a better grade. Or I had some trouble with this assignment, check if it's correct. If it's not, I'll make sure to come to the next tutoring session. That way we can correct it together, which I'm more than happy to do if you ever wanted to do that. Okay, so at this point it's all added. It is showing what file is there, and then you can click submit. I'm not going to click submit because like I said, I'm actually in a student's account right now, so I don't want to submit anything for them. So I've taken you as far as I can go. Once you click submit, it'll show you that the file has been submitted. So let me go ahead and take this away so that way I don't confuse the person whose account I'm in. I'm going to click cancel. Remember, you do want to submit. Don't click out of here without saying don't submit. I'm just doing this because I'm in a student's account. Keep that in mind. Okay, so let's start from class home page again. And like I said, there are a couple of ways that you can submit your assignments to the Dropbox. Using the tools is one way. You can also come to the content. and then find the assignment. So right here, the conflict plot map. This little blue tray here that looks like it's a blue tray with paper inside of it, that's the Dropbox symbol. Okay, so this is the Dropbox for the conflict plot map. I can click that. And this also takes me to the Dropbox. I can upload file because see here it says submissions, no submissions yet. So I can upload. It's the same process. Looks like I saved it in the wrong spot, so conflict plot map done. Okay, so remember to go to wherever you saved your file. Open. It's loaded. And then here it says submit to Dropbox. But again, I'm not going to do that because this is a student's account, so I don't want to mess them up. Okay? And those are the two ways that you can submit assignments to the Dropbox. When it comes to other ways, notice here on the class news, when you first log into the page, you can see here that I've outlined what's due this week. And so Friday, friendly letter, click here to read the directions, click here to submit the assignment. So I give you kind of a shortcut to the Dropbox once you click this. So let's go down to the conflict plot map since that's the one we worked on. Read the story, download the conflict plot map, or to view the session recording. Okay, so for each one I've given you some helpful things that will help you to complete the assignment. So let's just go here. So for example, the friendly letter, click here to submit the assignment. All it is a shortcut to the Dropbox. And you go the same process, upload, and then once you hit upload and attach a file, it will give you the option to submit. Okay, so at this point, that is all of the steps that you need for the Dropbox. One thing I do want to bring to your attention is, now this unit is still a few weeks away, but I want to bring it to your attention because I had several students have to redo work last quarter, and I don't want anyone to run into that problem this quarter. So for example, we are going to read Romeo and Juliet later in the quarter, and you'll have to do a graphic organizer for some of the acts. So I'm going to click there. I just want to show you what it does. So it says complete the graphic organizer for the act, click here to download the PDF. So I click there, and then you'll notice it'll give you a PDF that looks as if you can type directly into the document. Okay, what I had some students do is they would complete the entire work, they would complete the entire graphic organizer, and then once they tried to save it and upload it, for some reason the entire thing went blank, and everybody who did it this way would submit blank documents, and then they would have to redo their work all over again because something happened in the saving process. Okay, what I wanted to let you know is once we get closer to these assignments, when we get closer to the graphic organizer assignments, I will put here some extra files that replace the file that's here. So I will come up with but I will put in a Word document for the same thing that you would have downloaded for the graphic organizer. That way you have no issue saving it. I'll also put a PDF there. It'll be a PDF that you'd have to print out and write on and then scan it and submit it that way. But using it through this one, I had very, very few students submit completed worksheets because for some reason something went wrong with the saving. So that's a huge warning for you. Okay. So far, these are the really ones that I'm going to focus on, so I'll make sure to give you some helpful links for that, as I already have with the short fiction. For example, when you open the content, you can find a character map, but I've already given you a blank one here in Word format and in PDF format. So there are quick links there to complete the assignment. You don't have to go into the content just to do it. Okay, I've also given you links for the reading. So I'm trying to go through each unit and give you helpful links for each one. Okay, but that is it for this video. Please let me know if you have any questions or are still struggling to upload your documents to the Dropbox. It is a very, very important thing to understand, so I want to make sure that all of my students do. Thank you for watching.